Lord, look at your church, broken and torn, fighting each other while the world looks on. One says, I am of Paul, another, I am of Apollos. But Christ is not divided, and still we have forgotten. We traded the upper room for platforms and position, built our own names and called it true religion. Your word made it plain, where envy and strife remain. Confusion fills the house, and glory will not stay. Father, forgive us for dividing what you died to make us one. Forgive us for grieving your spirit and dishonoring your son. We need the fear of God. Let holy fire burn again. Not a form of godliness, but true holiness within. Not the title, but the works. Not performance, but repentance. Breathe on your church with power once more, so your miracles can be felt again. Bring us back to Pentecost, back to one accord, back to hearts that burn for you, not divided anymore. Bring us back to that upper room where flesh was laid aside, where heaven met the earth in fire and shook us from our pride. Lord, bring us back. Bring us back. Bring us back to Pentecost. Call back the church. Let there be no division. Be joined in one mind, one heart, one vision. But we have let offense sit down and grow, and wonder why your power does not freely flow. How can the head despise the arm? How can the body survive self-harm? If one member bleeds, then we all feel the pain. But if we stand together, revival can live again. Joshua marched with the people who moved this one. No scattered voice, no race to be seen. No one trying to run around Jericho's walls. They walked in command until the seventh time came by your hand. Then when one shout, the walls came down, because unity carried the sound. It was never the volume, it was the agreement in the air. A people moving together, and heaven answered there. In the upper room, they waited together. No private agenda, no one trying to be greater. One accord, one hunger, one place, one cry. Then suddenly power from on high. Tongues of fire, hearts awakened, fear broke off and boldness was given. And daily they continued as one before your face. That was the church covered in glory and grace. Father, forgive us for dividing what you died to make us one. Forgive us for grieving your spirit and dishonoring your son. We need the fear of God. Let holy fire burn again. Not a form of godliness, but true holiness within. Not the We need conviction. Let repentance flood the altar. Let holiness fill your house again. Bring us back to Pentecost. Back to one accord. Back to hearts that burn for you. Not divided anymore. Bring us back to that upper room where self is crucified, where the church becomes your dwelling place and you alone are glorified. Lord, bring us back, bring us back, bring us back, bring us back to Pentecost.